Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show today. Watch it on the YouTube channel, the Howdy Boomy Show on YouTube. Today we're going to be discussing the mess that's in Washington, how the public has a memory of 6 weeks, and one of the great treasures of our lifetime of American history that has transcended my generation to the present time, Hostess Twinkies. With a shelf life of 25 years, if you bought them in 2000, you still have 2 years to enjoy one of the greatest foods man's ever created. See you today on the Howdy Boomy Show on the YouTube channel.
Say, kids, what time is it? Okay, gang, let's...
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy Show. Today is June the 15th, halfway through the month of June already. Hopefully, weather is starting to break that it actually looks like summer. Here in the Buffalo area, not so much, but things are coming along for Father's Day, I hope. In today's news, I was reading where Senator Kennedy from Louisiana was complaining that they're trying to get information from the FBI regarding Hunter Biden, the laptop, the documents that Joe Biden stored in his garage, in his Corvette, all different various places around the country that he lived, and nobody was saying anything about it. But Donald Trump has been indicted, and Senator Kennedy was saying that it's impossible to get a hold of the head of the FBI or any of these people. It's easier to find Moses or Elvis, and you can't find these people with a search warrant. It's very simple. This new special prosecutor appointed by Merrick Garland is there for one reason and one reason only, to get Donald Trump, period. That's it. He doesn't care about Hunter Biden. He doesn't care about Joe Biden. He doesn't care about any Democrat. He's out to get Donald Trump. And it's sort of a muted experience now because it reminds me of Chicken Little. They always said the sky is falling, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, or Peter and the Wolf, always complaining that the wolf is coming, and nobody ever paid attention to him. Because after a while, you get hit over the head so many times with lies and deceits that you really don't pay much attention to it anymore. And I'm sure it's very, very serious offenses that Donald Trump has been accused of doing. But I just don't think it has the effect that it would normally, because they've been after him ever since he announced that he was going to run for president of the United States. He probably hasn't done anything near as bad as Hillary Clinton has, Joe Biden has. This idiot Adam Schiff, who we name an award after every week, the Schiff Head of the Week, was not censured by the Congress for lying, completely lying about the Hillary Clinton documents, the Russian documents. Trump was in collusion with Russia for the election. He lied, continues to lie, and he wasn't censured. He was up for being censured by the Congress. 20 Republicans voted not to, which tells you that when you go to Washington, it's a club. And what you're doing is you're protecting each other's ass, and your desires, your needs, my desires, my needs, my worries, they could care less. Self-preservation, that's what they're there for. And they probably say, okay, we voted not to censure you. You owe us one. And that's how it works in Washington. Unfortunately, it's dirty. That's why I said it's going to be it would be hilarious if DeSantis was elected president and he put Donald Trump as the Attorney General and he would clean up the Department of Justice, FBI, CIA. That would be hilarious to see. They would be running like rats from a sinking ship. And Joe Biden laughs at all this. They asked him about the fact that the Republican Congressman Comer said that they have evidence that $5 million was paid to him from Burisma, the people in Ukraine, the oil company, as a bribe. And he just laughed and walked away. Of course, he laughs and walks away a lot because I don't think he has full contact of his offenses. His senses are not fully aware of what's going on. He could care less. He's been in that business all of his life, and he figures that, well, it'll blow over because I remember Gul Vidal saying the public has a memory of 6 weeks. That's all. I'll give you an example. There were 3 lawmen that grabbed the microphone on the state floor of the chambers of their Congress and started screaming. Took the microphone away, started screaming and protesting about gun control, and they were escorted out and banned from that session. What state were that from? Do you remember? That happened in April. Public has a memory of 6 weeks. I saw where police in Texas were called they found a body, a dismembered body. They were called to a house, and it wound up being a sex doll that was torn apart. Now, I would think that you would be able to tell the difference between a sex doll and a real human corpse. Maybe I'm wrong, but I guess it was important because there were other bodies found in that area within the previous 2 weeks. So I don't know if I'd be walking alone at night in that area in Texas, but it seemed funny that they wouldn't know a doll from a human being. But I guess after a couple of cocktails, it really doesn't make that much difference. I know that a lot of things have changed since when I was a young guy. And I just was at the store the other day, and I just was watching some women going through the hair color. Do they still have home permanents? Remember they had Lilt? They had Tony. Do the women still do their hair at home like that? Do they still? I know they banned Clorettes, which was a tasty little gum because it had chlorophyll, which they said could cause cancer in a human being. They did a study that had cancer being caused in laboratory rats with the chlorophyll that was in Clorettes. But they later found out that in order for that to affect a human being the same as it did a rat, he would have to drink a gallon of chlorophyll every day for 20 years, which tells you something about government studies. Thank God, the only thing that I know that lasts, that was when I was a kid, are Twinkies. They're still here. They have a shelf life of 25 years. So if you bought some Twinkies in the year 2000, you still got 2 more years left to enjoy them. One of the true joys in the world. Twinkies, Ho-Ho, Costas Cupcakes. Thank God for American ingenuity. The state that those lawmen were escorted out of their chambers for grabbing the microphones and yelling at everybody was Tennessee. Amazing. Public has a memory of 6 weeks. That's what Joe Biden is counting on. That Hunter Biden will be forgiven, that you'll forget that Joe Biden has no clue what's going on. We hopefully get out and vote. That's the only thing that's going to save us, is vote our people in, vote the Republicans in, vote a conservative in, vote someone in who has some common sense, who loves this country, realizes it's the greatest country in the world, and he wants to keep it that way. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, we're going to make America great again. Go to howdyboomy.com. Look at the website. You'll love it. Entertaining, great gifts. God bless you. God bless America.